making a homemade low glycemic granola. This is gonna be so great. I did 1.5 cups of almonds and then just pulsed in the food processor. Gonna pour this in here, and then we're gonna do the same thing with some walnuts and some pumpkin seeds and flax seeds. All right, we have a cup of walnuts in here. We're gonna do a cup of our pumpkin seeds. Pretty, very high in zinc. We're gonna pulse these in the food processor. And I get mine from Natural Grocers in the cold and freezer section. And keep them in the fridge or freezer at your home too. That helps to keep them fresh and keep out any mold issues that you may have with your nuts or seeds. Very important. And again, quality matters, so I always go for the organic whenever possible. And we're just gonna put the lid on and pulse this up and add it to our almonds. So with the almonds, you have to let them go in the food processor for a little while, but with the walnuts and the pumpkin seeds, it doesn't take as long. So here we go. I'm gonna add this to our almonds. We're also preheating the oven for 300 degrees. All right, we are adding in 1/2 cup of flax seeds. And again, I snagged all this stuff from Natural Grocers. I'll show you the picture here. And then we're gonna do a cup of our organic fine shredded coconut. I didn't have a full cup of coconut, but I used what I got. Again, most of my stuff, guys, comes from Natural Grocers or Amazon. Real talk. So we've got that in here. Now what we are gonna do is add 2 tablespoons of water and 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. So this is tablespoon number 1. I'm gonna go get another tablespoon, put that in. Here is tablespoon number 2. Then we are going to do 3 tablespoons of our coconut oil. I'm gonna use this because it's liquid and it's easier. It's actually what I use as my carrier oil too, but you could do the solid coconut oil and melt it if you want. This is actually my 3rd tablespoon at this point of our coconut oil. Again, get that from Natural Grocers, but you could use a solid one if you like. We are going to add in here 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract as well. All right, vanilla extract going in. I just eyeball everything, guys. And then to sweeten it, I'm gonna do some SweetLeaf Stevia drops, English toffee, because it tastes like a maple syrup, and 20 drops of that. All right, little pinch of our Celtic sea salt. That helps to bring out the sweetness here. And then I'm gonna do 2-3 drops of wild orange, because I'm very adventurous with my oils. And then maybe 2 drops of cinnamon bark. You could do cinnamon if you wanted. You could do pumpkin pie spice. I love this flavor, and it's a nice way to support healthy blood sugar levels and make your granola taste really amazing without all of the extra sugar and stuff like that. Now we're just gonna mix. Here we go. And isn't it pretty? I love all the different colors and textures, and it tastes really amazing. We're just gonna give it a quick stir, and then we will put it on some parchment paper on a cookie sheet and bake in the oven. I wish you guys could smell how amazing this is right now. So this is what's happening. We're gonna put it in the oven at 300 degrees for 40 minutes. It's gonna be so delicious. And baking your nuts and seeds helps them to be better digested, as well as soaking overnight too. So these are things that can kind of help. Plus, a lot of the granola and stuff that you find, it's gonna have lots of nasty fillers, additives, and this is paleo, this is grain-free, gluten-free, vegan, sugar-free. Yes, our homemade granola is done, just came out of the oven, looks absolutely fantastic. I give it about 10 minutes to let it cool, and then just take a little spatula, break it up into little chunks, and I store in a mason jar covered in the fridge. Got home for my workout, granola is all cool, put them in these mason jars, and that's how I will store the granola in the fridge because there's no preservatives in there. This makes a perfect snack. I like to add berries to that. You can do some unsweetened almond milk, like a little cereal, so good.